One Ardent Scout is the mount of Seamus Durack at 100 to 1. Billingsgate 25 to 1. Paul Holly. Brother Varus 12 to 1. Peter Niven. Mary Reevely still looking for her first winner. Collier Bay, a champion hurdler 25 to 1. Timmy Murphy. Then we have Executive King, probable front runner 66 to 1. Andrew Thornton. House Captain 25 to 1. Graham Bradley. Affluent Stride on King's Banker 12 to 1. Mick Fitzgerald. Looks Like Trouble 16 to 1. Partnered by Paul Carberry. Lord of the River 11 to 2. Tony McCoy. Nick Dundee, the Hope for Ireland, then 5 to 4. Norman Williamson. Optimism Reigns 150 to 1. Glenn Tormey. Samuel Wilderspin 50 to 1. Richard Johnson. And then we have Splendid, who has a splendid record on the track at 92. Adrian Maguire and Ardrina at 100 to 1. The mount of Tony Dobbin. That's the lineup there.
Favourite now from 6 to 4. Splendid out to 9 to 2. On 11 to 2. Lord of the River, showing at 12 to 1. Brother of Iris and King's Banker. Looks Like Trouble at 16 to 1. At 25's Collier Bay and House Captain. And also on 25s is Billingsgate. 50 to 1 Samuel Wilderspin. 66 to 1 Executive King. At 100 to 1 Ardrina and Ardent Scout. And Optimism Reigns at 150 to 1.
And they're away for this Royal and Sunalliance chase. A very short run to the first of 19 fences. The favourite Nick Dundee settled away in about 4 lengths off the pace, which is shared by 6. An impressive sight at the first, with through on the inside Lord of the River holding it with Billingsgate, Ardent Scout as they go to the second. Executive King can front run back in 4. Looks Like Trouble, Samuel Wilderspin, then Collier Bay, then Splendid, and then we have Nick Dundee, followed by Optimism Reigns as they rise at the second, over which they are going at a tremendous rate. Ardrina is last, King's Banker, and also at the back is Brother of Iris. So they swing left-handed and race down the hill then, and as they head away towards fence number 3, it's still on the inside, Lord of the River, that just lords over them, to Billingsgate on the outer and Ardent Scout third.
This will be a war of attrition if they keep this up. They've gone off very quickly indeed. Lord of the River, Billingsgate, Ardent Scout and Executive King are the front 4 as they head towards the water jump. They're a little way clear of Looks Like Trouble as they clear this one. Optimism Reigns towards the outside, follows the Splendid, and then Nick Dundee is right on the wide outside under Norman Williamson, out of trouble at the moment. Collier Bay making a bit of headway into about 6th position. This is a big open ditch now. The leaders clear it safely, and one is down at the rear of the field. And we'll get that in a second as they continue along the back straight. Ardrina is the back marker. The faller was Optimism Reigns at the open ditch as the others now clear the next. Ardrina getting quite remote, and it's Lord of the River from Executive King, Billingsgate and Collier Bay. And these are followed by Nick Dundee, the favourite on the outside of Ardent Scout. These are chased next by Looks Like Trouble as they approach another open ditch. Splendid is next, and then Brother of Iris towards the outside, followed then by Samuel Wilderspin and King's Banker towards the rear at this stage. Ardrina right out the back. Well, they've reached the top of the hill. John Frankham, I think they've gone very quick here early.
Yeah, they've gone as fast as they went in the Arkle yesterday. It'll be interesting to see just how many of the front runners remain there this time, next time round. But touch wood so far, just the one faller, Optimism Reigns, but I wouldn't be surprised to see 1 or 2 more tip up as they begin to tire.
And Glenn Tormey is up on his feet and walking away from that tumble. Head towards fence number 8 then. On the inside, Lord of the River. Tony McCoy is really asking a very big question here. King's Banker, a slight mistake. Ardrina is tail end shiny with House Captain, but it's Lord of the River on the inside. White sleeves, Executive King. Dark blue jacket, the favourite, Nick Dundee. Further left, check colours, Collier Bay. Wide in the red, white and blue is Looks Like Trouble. Further on the outside, Brother of Iris is galloping away and galloping well. Billingsgate behind these. Then we've got King's Banker as they make their turn and come past the point of departure in this Royal and Sunalliance chase. Head down then towards fence number 10 with Nick Dundee 5 to 4 favourite sitting in a midfield position. Head down towards the 10th, and as they come to it, on the inside, Lord of the River still lording it over them. Nick Dundee, Norman Williamson on the 99 winner mark. Can he make it a ton in style? Up on the outside, Looks Like Trouble is coming with a run the outside of Collier Bay and Billingsgate and Brother of Iris. Splendid is hunting them up and moving well. Then we have Executive King. That's followed by King's Banker as they cross the next, over which Nick Dundee is into a closing third now as they swing away from the stands. A circuit to go. Out the back and struggling to go is Ardent Scout, but it's going to be Lord of the River
Splendid is hard driven as they go out into the country for the final circuit. Ardrina has been pulled up. Lord of the River lands over the next in front. Nick Dundee on the outside. Brother of Aris looked to be down there. Splendid was badly hampered as now they continue towards the water jump on the far side. And up front, Lord of the River from in second looks like trouble. Nick Dundee in third, Billingsgate in fourth, then King's Banker. House Captain chases these from Collier Bay, who's weakened, and then Splendid, who's now well out of contention. Over the next, Lord of the River took a bit of a chance there. Looks like trouble, the favourite. Nick Dundee goes second, and there's a roar from the crowd responding to that move. Nick Dundee, the dark blue jacket on the outside of Lord of the River as they take this next plain one. Looks like trouble in third. They're a long way clear then of Billingsgate as they climb the hill, and Nick Dundee just about shading the advantage from Lord of the River, but the favourite's got to get over this big open ditch. It's a gaping fence at the top of the hill. It's a ditch marked danger. Nick Dundee comes to it from Lord of the River, put himself right at it there. Nick Dundee landed in front, looks like trouble in third, then Billingsgate, King's Banker, House Captain, Collier Bay somewhere adrift, but as they reach the top of the hill, it's Nick Dundee from Looks Like Trouble. They're getting away from the others now as they head towards the final three fences. Nick Dundee, will the bookies lose this one?
Looks like trouble if they don't, but he looks behind Paul Carberry. Is he trying to second guess Norman Williamson on Nick Dundee? Splendid Adrian Maguire being pulled up, Executive King pulled up, but they're closing at speed down towards the third last in the Royal and Sunalliance. Oh, and he's gone, has Nick Dundee. He asked for a big one, he didn't get it, and it looks like trouble, who's been left clear of a tiring field. And this looks like trouble, who keeps up the battle now for Noel Chance, two to jump. And it looks like trouble, who comes to take it. He comes to take the second last in the lead. Paul Carberry in a clear, unassailable lead bar the final fence, because Lord of the River is back in second place, Billingsgate in third, and King's Banker in four, and then Collier Bay is staying on in five, but a very, very remote five indeed to Looks Like Trouble, who has one fence to jump before he stakes the younger horses staying championship. For Looks Like Trouble, this is the final fence, but it's no trouble to him. He's clear by a distance as they race up towards the line. He heads towards the post as Look Like Trouble. The others come to the last. There goes Lord of the River, there goes Billingsgate, King's Banker, and a champion hurdler in Collier Bay. Only five will finish, and they've been taken there by Looks Like Trouble. Looks Like Trouble, ears picked, presented with the race, gifted with the race when Nick Dundee fell. Lord of the River, what an honest horse he is. He's come home second. Billingsgate is third. Collier Bay is four. King's Banker is the fifth of the five. And so this Royal and Sunalliance chase, they went off at a tremendous rate of knots. But it's going to be a win for number 8. Looks Like Trouble in the colours of the Universal Conference and Incentive Travel Limited at 16 to 1. And the bookies' satchels are tight. They've got a vice-like grip on the cash. Second horse home is number 9, Lord of the River, Tony McCoy, who set the test. Third was number 2, Billingsgate, Paul Holly, just plugged on. We'll never know, but we can guess.
Finish. Looks Like Trouble, the 16 to 1 winner, winning by a distance. Second, number 9, Lord of the River, at 11 to 2, and third, number 2, Billingsgate, at 25 to 1. The winner paid £17.70 on the tote. Places were 260, 190 and 480. Dual forecast £50. Straight forecast 86.88. Nick Dundee was the 5 to 4 favourite, 14